Now taking a look at fractions of a whole. So in this first one here, we're looking for 1/4 of 32. So what we need to do is take a strip of paper and we need to share it equally into 4 parts. And then what I've done, because our numerator is 1, I've only coloured in one of those parts. So we're going to share the number 32 equally across 4 parts because that's the denominator. And then we're going to find out how much is in one group of those. So our total here is 32. Again, we need to find out how much is in just one part. So when we have the total and we have equal groups, we use division. 32 divided by 4 equals 8. So there is 8 in each group. So 1/4 of 32 is 8. Now looking at this one over here, 1/3 of 18. Again, 18 is our total and we need to share it equally into 3 parts because 3 is our denominator. And in the end, we're finding out how much will fit into one of those parts. So our total is 18. And we're finding out how much is in one of those equal parts. So now we've got the total, we've got the number of parts. So 18 divided by 3 equals 6. So 6 in each group. So 1/4 of 32 was 8, and 1/3 of 18 was 6. Now we're going to take a look at when you've got numbers, when you've got, say, 3/4 or 2/3, the approach you can take to that. So I'll put these to the side. Now we'll find 3/4 of 24 and 5/6 of 42. Okay, so let's start with 3/4. So we take our strip and we share it equally into 4 parts. Our total is 24. But different to the ones we were doing before, we need to colour in more than one part. We need to look at the numerator. There are 3 equal parts, so we need to colour in 3 equal parts. So there is 3 equal parts. So we need to find out not just how much fits into each group, but how much will then fit into all of these 3 groups. So we'll start off just by finding how much fits into one group. So 24 shared equally into 4 groups equals 6. So there is 6 in one group. But that's not it, because we've got these extra groups here. So we need to find out how much is in this whole section. So if this is 6, 6, and 6, 3/4 of 24 must be 18. 3/4 of 24 is 18 because 24 shared equally into 4 groups is 6 and the total of 3 of those groups is 18. Let's take a look over here at 5/6 of 42, sorry. So a total 42 Okay, and we need to find out the total of 5 of those groups. Okay, so there's 5 groups. And we need to find the total. So we'll start off finding how much is in just one group. So 42 our total, shared equally amongst 6 groups, is 7. And then what we need to find is what is the total of all 5 of those. So if each one is worth 7, five times 7 equals 35. So 5/6 of 42 is 35. 42 shared equally 6 times was 7, and 5 groups added together equals 35. So that starts to build up the idea of what we're asking when we're looking at fractions of a whole and how you can support that. What you might like to do if you don't have the strips of paper, or once that understanding is built, again, you might be dealing with bigger numbers, but you can actually just draw those yourself. With strips of paper are just for ensuring that the bar model is drawn quite clearly, and just a little bit of folding to make sure that they're sort of getting relatively good proportions with the bar model. But by all means, go on to drawing if you don't have the paper, or if they have that concept down pat.